Hey you guys, this is your girl Miss BNC. Just wanted to get on and upload a couple of videos about some topics that I actually I'm in my vehicle, so y'all bear with me because it's kind of dark here. I waited too late to get out and do this, but I wanted to talk about and share with y'all some topics that I actually was going to go live on Periscope and on my podcast. I have a podcast that's on Spreaker.com. It is a talk show where you can actually go live and upload your streams, or you can pre-record it and upload whatever it is that you're talking about. Well, today's topic is something that I read on Facebook, and I normally read a lot of stuff off of Facebook, the different groups that I'm in, that's not gonna put other people names out there, or slander anybody. But I either be on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or even Spreaker on some of the other podcasts that I listen to, to come up with different ideas or topics to discuss, or things that just kind of, tick me off, so to speak, and just, discuss it and talk about it. But basically, what I want to talk about was a post that I saw. It was actually on, I believe, Christmas Eve. No, it was day before Christmas Eve, and this young lady posted a post about the reason I keep looking off is because people keep passing by. I'm in a public parking lot, so you got to be aware of your surroundings. But not to make this video too long, and I want you guys to comment, subscribe, like, and share as well, okay? Share it to Facebook, share it to Twitter, share it to Instagram, wherever you can share this video, just to get some comments, some feedback, and as well, followers and, other topics that you guys would possibly like me to talk about, okay? So, basically, the post was saying that it's this baby mama who has a baby daddy. They have one child. I believe it says one child, but she has, I think, about 3 or 4 other children in the household. So it's like four kids in the household, but only one is his. And the post, basically, she was stating on the post that basically her baby daddy is in a relationship with somebody else, so he don't live with her. They're not fooling around, according to the post now. And he lives with his significant other. Matter of fact, they're engaged. Now, the post doesn't give any more information other than that, but just says that he was supposed to go down for Christmas Eve, spend the night with his baby mama, so that he could be there to open up gifts with his child and the baby mama and the rest of the family. Now, before any of you probably saying, oh, heck no, blah, 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 it definitely is one of those sensitive situations, because for myself, I've been married before, and I've been, fortunate enough to have, stepchildren or whatever in those previous marriages. And, it's really a hard battle when you are one who don't have kids, but you are in a relationship or marriage with someone who does have outside kids. Don't necessarily mean that they're a bad parent. Don't mean that they're a deadbeat. None of that. It just meant that things just weren't copacetic between them and that child's parent, between the both of them, to the point of where they could stay together. So they end up having to leave a toxic situation in order to do better in life. So let me get that out there first and foremost, okay? It don't matter if you black, white, whatever your nationality is, where you live at in the world. It's just a bad stigma that black people have here in America, that is always, oh, the baby mama's fault. Oh, the baby daddy's fault. Now you're starting to hear more about it's the baby mama's fault. But really, over the past years, it has always been a stigma of baby daddies ain't shit. Sorry for my language, you guys. But it has really been that. And I myself, I don't have kids. I'm currently pregnant at the moment. But at the same time, I still put myself in the next person's shoes, that woman's shoes and the man's shoes, whatever the situation is. And even in my previous marriage, I used to always listen. Basically, I used to be the mediator, but I would listen to both sides. I gave that child's mother the opportunity to talk, to explain herself, because she needs to be heard and understood, as well as that child's father needs to be heard and understood. Whatever it is, if it's about child support, if it's about not spending enough time, or who gonna get who and who gonna do what, those things need to be discussed. Now, here's my thing. Back to this post, this Facebook post. I disagree with this baby mama simply because, and baby mama, if you watching and this is you ought to be ashamed of yourself. And I'm going to tell you why, honey bun. It's because if you and that child's father or child mother is no longer together, where y'all not living under the same roof in a quote unquote committed relationship, do not, I repeat, do not try to pull in the other person or the non-custodial parent into something to where you can flame up the flames in the fire that has burned out or that is just about to burn out. You see what I'm saying? That is not a good thing to do. Simply because you already know that you're trying to create problems. You're trying to create that emotional connection between you and your old significant other, your baby dad or your baby mama. And that is not good, because as I tell people, baby, what you reap, you will sow. So whatever you do towards a person for the wrong intentions, it's going to come back on you. As most people say, that's karma. But I always say it's what God says, and it's what's going to come to pass. So do not do that. That is so low down. That is so disrespectful. It's always supposed to be only about the child or the children. Never make it about how you feel. Baby daddy, stop trying to pacify your baby mama because she don't want to see your new girlfriend. She don't want to see your new wife. She don't want to see your boo thing. Stop doing that. And baby mamas, y'all stop being petty and start wanting to know who your baby daddy got in his life. So when your child have to go be around them or spend the night, you know that your child is either in good hands or bad hands, okay? You better want to know. Stop being petty. Stop being belligerent and bitter and nasty and all that stuff, because first and foremost, you didn't get yourself in that situation by yourself. But you had the buck of the opportunity to either abort that child or been on double or triple freaking, protection to where you wouldn't have ended up with that child. And furthermore, you could have took your butt down to one of them stores and got you a plan B after having sex with that person or persons, to the point to where you didn't know who the baby father was in the first place. Now, I'm just going to tell it like it is. I don't care who don't like it, because the truth is the truth, baby. Just like me, if I didn't want to be pregnant, I knew what I was doing. Every time I had sex, I know to go take me a plan B. If I felt like I might end up pregnant, or I might have missed the birth control pill, or I might didn't use a patch, or I might have forgot to go get my Depo shot, or whatever form of contraceptives you use. But you have to be careful, people. We have to be careful. Be better stewards, of our children, of our homes. And for that Facebook post, it sickened me, because I'm like, why is this woman playing with this man, even though the man might be playing with her, study trying to give her hope that he gonna come back home and they can be a family and all this. But guess what? Sorry guys, my stuff went out. But you got to take responsibility, women and men. Take responsibility for your actions. Stop bickering and trying to play Betty with Sue over here, and then Bo with Pete. Y'all stop doing it. Stop doing it. And then you have your woman at home feeling insecure and not reassured that everything is copacetic. Also, man, you take the initiative and take your boo or your woman around to meet your child or your children. Stop keeping her in the dark. Stop putting her off to the side so you can go spend time with everybody as a whole, as a family. No, 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 no. Because nothing good gonna come out of that. You gonna always be warring with your baby mama or your baby daddy when you do stuff like that. When you only make it about them. Because it's not about them anymore. And that's what I had to teach my ex-husbands, is you can't make it about them. Especially my last ex-husband. I was like, no, you can't make it about your baby mama. Because it's not about her. It's not about, well, I don't want her mad, do I can't talk to my daughter. It ain't about that. Boo-boo, foo-foo. Oh, well, if she mad, she just mad. She got to grow up and she got to deal with it. Same thing for you men. Grow up and deal with it. If your baby mama done moved on and she happy and she got a good man that's taking care of her and taking care of them kids, including your kids, and providing for them, and that should give you a sense of security, a sense of hope, to know that your child or children is being taken care of. They're not being abused. They're not being raped. They're not being mishandled, mistreated. You should be thanking God. Because not everybody would do that. Okay? If it ain't theirs, they ain't going to treat yours like they would theirs. But now you do have some people, excuse me, like myself, that when I see kids for who they are. I'm going to treat that kid as if that was my child, because I know when I have mine, I want mine to be treated fairly as well. Not all this other stuff. It's already hard enough to let them go to school because you don't know what's being done to them at school or in between getting to school and getting home. So again, it's already hard enough. So men, women, baby mamas, baby daddies, make it easier on yourselves, on those children, and on those significant others that you have now in y'all lives, trying to be a part of your life and trying to make your life better. Now, for those of you other significant others that's in these folks' lives just to stir up mess and stir up trouble and tear up homes and tear up families and smoke your heads off and drink your heads off, and you ain't studying the kids and you want to abuse them and all that stuff, shame on you, and you gonna pay for it. But for those of you that really do mean well and you love that person and you love their child as if that child was yours and you're respectful, then kudos to you. Continue being the person that you are. Don't never let your head fall down because you think you'll be less of a woman to confront the baby mama and the baby dad and the woman's baby daddy, just because you know that you need to be heard and you want to be a part of all of it. Because truthfully and honestly, true enough, it took those two to make that child. But at the same time, when you moved on and you bring somebody else into your life, which is your business, your personal business, then you make them part of everything. Men, stop going over to your baby mama houses, being with them by yourselves without your woman. Women, stop going over to your baby daddy houses just to be over there without your man. And a lot of y'all do this stuff just out of bitterness, just to cause the other person to be jealous, or your baby mama, baby daddy to be jealous, or you be like, I done moved on, or this is what I got. Ain't nothing good gonna come out of that, because you know who end up suffering? Those kids. And just like I tell my significant other now, I don't care if his folks watching or whatever, or friends or whatever, but I'm about telling the truth. I don't care. I'm about telling the truth because I want the truth to help somebody. Because this is how I get through sometimes, watching somebody else's videos on YouTube that helps me or give me a better perspective of things. That's life. Everybody have a testimony. But y'all, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Be involved. Listen to your significant other. Listen to your wife. Listen to your husband. Listen to your boo thing. If what they telling you is right and not nothing wrong, listen. You know, you can listen. You ain't gonna say I gotta take heed on it, but listen to it. Because it could be something to help save your life later on down the road. Your baby mama could have a jealous baby daddy, and he ready to rock your head up, blow your head off. But maybe your boo thing see something and she trying to tell you so that you don't get yourself set up or even killed. You see what I'm saying? I mean, it could be something as simple as that. And baby, there's a lot of men and women out here that have lost their lives all because of that. It wasn't about no money. It wasn't about their cars. It wasn't about nothing worthwhile. It was all because somebody was bitter. Somebody was jealous. Somebody said this. And only if somebody had to open their mouth up and said, look, don't go back over there. Take somebody with you. Or you know what? Go get your visitation rights. Don't you just take this woman's word. Because she going to go back to court and ask for more money. And then you going to be suckered in there. And next thing you know, you in over your head. Listen to people that's done already went through these things. Listen. It's not going to hurt you to listen. But what's going to hurt is when you don't listen and you got to pay for it. And that's what they call some bout sense. So you guys, I'm gonna end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed what I talked about. Not to the point to where it's just gossip or just another video, but I hope this video actually do help somebody. I hope this video actually allow you insight on how to make things better at home, in your family, in your relationship. And y'all, with y'all other significant others, where y'all have moved on in new relationships or whatever, man, take care of home. Take care of home first, where you lay your head. I promise you, you will hit me up. You will thank me later on down the road somewhere on one of these platforms. Take care of home first, you know, because at the end of the day, if you got a child outside of your relationship or your marriage, that child gonna be taken care of. That child is going to always be your child. Can't nobody take that away from you. That's in blood. As the old folks say, that's in stone. Can't nobody take that away from you until life itself has, completed the cycle. And we know the cycle is death. So until then, that's it. And then even after death, that was still your child. Can't nobody take that away from you. So you will always carry that title of mother, father, no matter what, even to that child. But one thing I will say, men, if you can't physically get to see your child, you might be in another state. You might be locked up. You might be, in another situation where you just don't have the means to even, do what you want to do. But the least thing that you can do is pick up your phone, call your child, talk to your child. If your baby mama is one of those who, she always degrade you, want to put you down, call you a deadbeat, all that, you just make sure you do your part. And every time you call, jot the record down on some paper or record it, have somebody record, put it on speakerphone. So when that time comes that you can go to court to prove your case and say, look, judge, I done tried. I've called. I ain't had the funds to go see my child, but at least I called. I made the attempts to do it, but they just wouldn't let me do it. You got proof, and then things will fall into your favor. But always, it's more than just seeing the child, because you can see the child from video. We got all this stuff going on, coronavirus, all this type of stuff, COVID. But you can always pick up your phone and say, hey, son, hey, daughter, I love you. Or, hey, kids, I love y'all. I want y'all to hear my voice. Mothers, fathers, this to whoever the shoe fit. Do that. It ain't about running and getting them big gifts. It ain't about running and spending a ton of money. It's not. Because at the end of the day, kids, when they really kids, they ain't looking at that. All they want to know is mama, daddy there, or I talked to my mama or my dad, or I saw my mama or my daddy. That's all. That puts a smile on their face right there and eases their anxiety. And believe it or not, kids have a lot of anxiety. But a lot of parents don't know because they don't never talk to their children. They don't never try to open up and talk to them. And black people, the worst, because most Caucasian people, they talk to their kids. They really do. They have an actual sit-down session and they will talk to their kids. And I applaud them for that. But black families, we world's worst. We too busy wanting to sit on the phone and gossip. Too busy want to go get our hair done, get our nails done, you know, hang out with our friends, you know, to do this, do that. And so therefore, we miss out. We miss out on what's more important. But you guys, I'm finna end this video. I done went over where I was supposed to go. It's 20 minutes long, but I will get back on here in just a few minutes and do my last little video for today. And then we'll talk about, you know, something else later on whenever I do get a chance to upload. But most of my videos be about relationships and stuff that I be done read on social media or watched on YouTube, you know, just kind of piggybacking off different things, you know. So like, subscribe, comment below, let me know what y'all think, share and like, okay? All right, this your girl Miss Benz, and again, my podcast is on Spreaker.com. That's SPREAKER.com. And if you have Android or iPhone, Apple, you can always download the app. And you can tune in to different people podcasts from that to create your own podcasting show. So my name of my show on Spreaker is Truth or What. And I am the host, Miss Benzie. All right. I look for you guys to give me feedback. All right, you guys, be safe and enjoy your holidays.